So I just got done watching episode 2 of The Summer Hikaru Died, and this show is not beating those BL allegations anytime soon. We had an entire scene, an entire drawn-out scene of Yosuke shoving his hand into whatever possessing Hikaru is into his chest and feeling around, and Hikaru making really weird noises that honestly had me squirming in my seat. The comparison to marinated chicken, just to see an image of a real marinating chicken on the screen, okay, weird. And I know this show is weird, so I'm not really judging it for that. I know what I got into when I agreed to watch this show, but I can still complain about how weird that was. Honestly though, not a lot happened this episode, at least to further the plot that we didn't already know. We get more of the creepy vibes, we get them going into the woods. I think the biggest thing that happened is all the friends go into the woods and they encounter another, like, abnormal being that Hikaru, like, absorbs. Eats it, I don't know, and then he passes out. That was really freaky. I don't know what's going on with that. It sounds like the townsfolk only think there's one it, and it seems like there's more. I don't know if they're aliens. I don't know. From what the show is building up, it seems like they're just the spirits of dead people, but I don't think that's what's going on with Hikaru specifically, and that's where I'm curious to see what the big reveal is at the end of this, because everything seems a little bit off purposefully, but it's making it hard to follow for me to an extent in terms of what each thing is. And again, I think that's purposeful, and I'm just really hoping that it pays off in the end. I really did like the scene in the convenience store, though, where Yosuke is kind of having a mental breakdown while this lady, who's just the clerk at the convenience store, rambling on about life and things like that, while he's just full on breaking down, because it kind of goes to show, like, the state that he's in while the world is continuing on around him. And he's having to deal with the gravity of this situation. Now, there are other people dealing with this, especially after the old lady dies, and then they call the media in again, and all the townsfolk are getting involved. And then as Yosuke leaves the convenience store, he is getting approached by just a different onlooker who overheard the conversation and kind of knows what's going on, it seems. It seems like everyone kind of knows what's going on, but won't really give a direct explanation. They're just kind of like, hey, there's spooky things, it's really creepy. So again, I'm enjoying my time with it. It's visually beautiful. The sound design is very eerie, exactly what I want from a show like this. I just felt like for this episode specifically, I didn't get much out of it. So we'll see where episode 3 takes us. I'm going to be reviewing every single episode on here unless I decide to drop it, which I don't think is going to happen, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like, drop a follow, because I'll be reviewing all of the summer anime that I can.